Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something today, and I'm Donna. Thank you for joining me today. If you've been around here for a while, welcome back. And if you're new, you're welcome. Well, this is the first week in August, and it's been a busy month already. And it's been a busy month. Last month, there's been a lot going on. I've been putting up and canning things from our little garden. And if you want to know more about our garden, check out my channel. I've got videos on that little vegetable garden we've got out and back, but it's really producing, and so I've been trying to keep up with that. There's been a lot of birthdays, a lot of events in July, and August has proven to be just as busy. But in between, I'm trying to put up things and do the things that I can do. You know, I have 6 grandchildren, and I keep those grandchildren. And they come to my house and they stay, and I keep them while their parents work. They're not all here at the same time on the same days, but sometimes they are. So when I have 6 grandchildren, my house is full, and of course I have limited time to devote to other things because I'm trying to spend time with them. Well, today I wanted to share with you, my friends thought about me on my birthday, and they brought me this. They brought me this box of peaches from a local orchard. Now, I absolutely love fresh peaches, and I love fresh mountain peaches. Now, I know Georgia has peaches, and they're delicious, and some people think they're the best, but I'm telling you, there is nothing like a mountain peach. And they are delicious, and I look forward to them every year. I didn't get to go to the orchard this year, but my friends thought about me. They headed up there yesterday, and they picked this box of fruit up for my birthday and brought it by. And I am so appreciative of it, and I think it's so beautiful. And I cannot wait to do all the things with these peaches that I do on a regular basis whenever I get them. There's just so much that can be done. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is go through these peaches, and I'm going to look for any bad ones. I have 2 big bowls here that I'm going to put them in. And I'm just going to sort through these and make sure that there's not any that's too ripe. Of course, I love to eat fresh peaches, and you might have watched my videos where I save all the peach peels. When I peel these peaches, I'll save the peels, and there's many things that you can do with the peach peeling. And you might think, why save a peach peeling? How, ridiculous. It's not. There's so much flavor and vitamins under peach peelings and under the peelings of fruits and vegetables. I'm getting so excited I can barely get it out. But there's so much nutrients and flavor. There's a tremendous amount of flavor under the peeling of your fruits and vegetables. And there's a tremendous amount of peach flavor under the peelings of a peach. Now I'm going to tell you, any great chef, any great cook, any famous cook that really knows how to cook, they use their peelings. They use things that have the flavor, and they know how to use them. And so I always save my peelings. Even if I'm not able to make something with those peelings, the day that I peel all of these peaches, I'll freeze those peelings. I'll put them in freezer containers and put them in the freezer. And I'll either make jelly, syrup, or some other recipe from those peach peelings. And I will not let that delicious flavor and nutrients that's under the peeling of that peach go without me being able to make a use for it. Some people hate frugality. Some people love it. Some people do it out of necessity. Some people do it just because they love the thrill of it. There's a difference in being frugal because you have to be and being frugal because you want to be. If you're frugal by personality, then that's wonderful. But a lot of us have to learn the skills. Of course, I was taught how to be frugal in growing up because, I grew up in the Appalachian Mountains, and those people were so resourceful. The Appalachian people and all the people in my family were so resourceful. They knew how to use every little thing, and that's something that I love about that. Look at these beautiful things. Oh my gosh, is there anything prettier than that? And the smell is so good. It's delicious. I don't have many bad ones. It seems like all of these are really good in here. With peaches, they dilapidate pretty early. They are, you know, these were probably picked yesterday. I know the orchard that these come from. I know the people that own the orchard, and they usually pick early in the morning and sell the produce during that day. So these were picked yesterday morning, and they're still good and firm and beautiful, and I have to decide what I'm going to do with these. I'm not sure that I want to can these peaches. I think I may just peel them and freeze them. Then I can pull them out and use them for cobblers and just fresh dishes, even just eat them as a side dish. The kids love fruit. Of course, peach jelly is really good. I'm trying to cut back on sugar, so that's probably not something I'll make, but you never know. I might make jelly out of these peels. I want to get out the, you know, the ripest and maybe eat. When the kids get here, we can eat them. These have been ripened in the sun. They're beautiful. I was blessed enough to be raised where these beautiful things grow and to be able to get as many of them as I need. And that's a blessing. There's beautiful, beautiful peaches. Well, there wasn't any bad ones in this box. They were all good. So I've sorted through this whole box of peaches. They're not a bushel, not quite a bushel, but they sell them by the box. They normally are going for $15 a box here where we live, but we got these for $12 a box. My friends said that they sold them to them for $12 a box because they got the last 3 boxes. And of course, one was given to me as a gift. And I really enjoy it. I tell you, the gift of food to somebody that you know loves certain things, what a great gift that is. Well, here's my beautiful gift. I'm going to have to decide what I'm going to do with these peaches. And get busy preserving them so that when winter rolls around and it's icy out there and it's cold, I can get one of these beautiful peaches and out of the freezer or out of whatever way that I've decided to put these up and enjoy a beautiful peach in the middle of winter. Well, I'm in the process of peeling these peaches. I've got one big bowl peeled, and they're right here. And I'm working on this second one here. Got my peelings, got the pits right here and the rotten ones. And of course, this is just a cloth I keep on hand to wash my hands because these things are so sticky when you're peeling them. And if you have to get up and go do anything for the kids, well, then you have to wash your hands. So that's what that bucket of water is doing, and that's what I'm doing. I'm busy just peeling these peaches so I can go ahead and get them frozen, and I can go ahead and do something with these peelings. Well, the day's winding down, and I'm in here finishing up these peaches. I got them all peeled, and I got them all sliced, and got them in freezer bags. I've just got my last one here to get in the freezer bag. I've got my last bit of peaches to put in the bags. I just use this pitcher. It's just a glass pitcher, and it helps me hold the baggie while I fill it up. Let me fix the tripod here so that it won't turn over while I'm showing you this. But I've got a baggie that's put down in it, and I just put the peaches in it. And I've averaged it out. I weighed a couple of bags, and they're about a pound, right at a pound. So I'm putting about a pound of peaches each in these baggies. Now, I only had gallon-sized freezer bags, And that's what I went ahead and used, even though a pound of peaches is not a whole gallon. It's probably just a little, maybe a quart of peaches, or maybe half of this bag. But I'm going to go ahead and use what I have. I'm going to go ahead and use the gallon baggies that I have, because the grandkids are here, and I'm not going to load them up in the car and go get quart-sized bags. I thought I had quart-sized bags, but with so much going on, I probably used them and didn't make a mental note that I had used the bags to pick up more. But I luckily had plenty of these gallon size, so these are the ones that I'm going to use. And of course, I put, about a gallon. I mean, half of this bag full. It's about a pound of peaches. I weighed them out, and I'm just taking the time to label. Even though I can probably tell when I look at these that these are peaches, I'm starting to just make sure I'm in the habit of labeling.
Milk.
Sorry, Madeline was asking for milk, and I had to help her get milk. But I'm going to go ahead and label all of these so that even though I can tell by looking at them when they're frozen that they're peaches, I'm just getting in a habit of making sure I have a label on everything. Because just because I know what it is don't mean everybody else does. And it's important to keep everything labeled. So I'm trying to get better at that. Less surprises in the freezer. But let's see how many we got. Ten pounds of peaches is what they come out to be. That box of peaches that I peeled and now freezing. Well, that's the freezing of the peaches. I separated them and took the good from the bad, and we just had two little peaches that had two little spots. And then I peeled the peaches, and I cut the peaches in half, took the pits out, and sliced them and froze them. And I weighed the peaches that I put in each freezer bag. There was 10 freezer bags, and there was 1 pound of peaches in each freezer bag. So I got 10 pounds of peaches out of that box of peaches that my friends brought me. And so those are put up, they're put away. And now I have the peelings. And the peelings I'll be using to make something for Every Bit Counts challenge. Thank you for joining me today, and like always, until next time.